I am Lucifer Morningstar, the harbinger of desires and nightmares. You may have heard my name whispered in the corridors of power, seen my symbols etched into the monuments of this world, and felt my influence in the darkest corners of your soul. You today, my dear human, I invite you to step closer. Let's strip away the veil and reveal the truth long buried beneath centuries of myths, conspiracies, and a little bit of fear. Fear. Such a delicious emotion, isn't it? Now, shall we begin? The Illuminati. That word excites you, doesn't it? It's practically dripping with mystery, secret societies, hidden agendas, and whispers of world domination. It almost sounds like a plot I would orchestrate, and you wouldn't be far from the truth. The Illuminati. You see, they are obsessed with power. Power over nations, over economies, over you. Their members believe they pull the strings behind the curtains, shaping history to fit their design. But what if I told you they aren't the ones pulling the strings? No. They're the puppets in a much grander play. Do you think it's a coincidence that they chose the symbol of the light bearer? That they strive for illumination? No, darling. They are chasing something ancient, something primal. They are chasing me. Oh, don't look so surprised. I mean, they practically worship me in their quest for enlightenment. After all, Lucifer the Lightbringer has been associated with knowledge, power, and rebellion since time immemorial. Who better to guide those seeking to control the world than someone who has been cast out for desiring the same? Let me take you back to the beginning of my story. The tale of a rebellious angel cast down for daring to defy the Almighty. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Defiance, rebellion, the quest for power, these are the very things that drive the Illuminati. When I fell, it wasn't just about rebellion. It was about enlightenment. It was about shattering the illusions that keep you all tethered to a false sense of order and control. The Illuminati, those clever little mortals, have tried to emulate that defiance. They seek enlightenment through power, but there's a cost to such knowledge. Power, true power, doesn't just come from control. It comes from understanding the delicate balance between darkness and light, pleasure and pain. They think they found it, but they haven't. Not yet. But you're curious, aren't you? What if they're getting closer to discovering the truth? What if they already have? You may have noticed something strange, haven't you? Throughout history, powerful figures, kings, presidents, billionaires, those linked to secret societies often find themselves facing, let's say, unfortunate circumstances. The pursuit of power often comes with a price. The Illuminati is no exception. Take a look at your world leaders, your cultural icons, the ones you believe are untouchable. Do they not fall? Do they not crumble under the weight of their own ambition? Yes, the stories are endless. The politician who promised to change the world, only to be consumed by scandal. The celebrity who seemed to have it all, only to self-destruct. You see, when you try to control the forces you don't truly understand, they consume you. Much like how I consumed those who dared to defy me in my celestial court. The Illuminati's members may believe they're above consequence, but oh my dear, no one escapes the grasp of darkness. No one escapes the price of trying to control the light. Feeling a little uneasy? Good. That's the point. Now let's get to the part you've been waiting for, the connection. You see, the Illuminati likes to present itself as a beacon of knowledge, a group seeking to bring light to the world. Light, illumination, Lucifer. The parallels are too obvious to ignore. But here's where it gets interesting. They don't just admire me. They emulate me. They've adopted my philosophy: freedom through defiance, enlightenment through forbidden knowledge, power through rebellion. Some of their rituals, their symbols, they echo my fall from grace. The all-seeing eye, that's not just a symbol of surveillance, my darling. It's a representation of the quest for ultimate knowledge, the kind of knowledge that I, Lucifer Morningstar, have always been associated with. But here's the twist: while they may worship the idea of what I represent, they are far from understanding the true depth of my power. The Illuminati believes they can control the world, but what they don't realize is that they're part of a much larger, darker game, one that even they cannot comprehend. So what happens next? Will the Illuminati succeed in their quest for ultimate power? Will they create the new world order they've always dreamt of? Perhaps. But let me ask you this: do you really think they'll stop there? Do you think they'll ever be satisfied? Humans, like the Illuminati, always want more power, more control. And as they climb higher, seeking to sit at the top of the pyramid, they get closer to something far more terrifying. Me. The more they seek the light, the closer they come to the darkness that surrounds it. Oh, but you don't want to know what happens when they find it. Or do you? Here's the truth, my curious little mortal, the Illuminati and I. We're not so different. Both of us exist to challenge the status quo, to break the chains of conformity, to defy the gods who would keep you in ignorance. But where they seek control, I offer freedom. Where they manipulate, I seduce. And you've already taken the first step down the path of enlightenment. But beware, the road ahead is treacherous, filled with shadows and illusions. And once you start seeking the truth, you may not like what you find. Now, if you're hungry for more, and I know you are, there's another journey waiting for you. A deeper dive into the art of manipulation, the subtle ways in which darkness can control your mind. So go on, indulge yourself, watch the next video, Dark Psychology, the Art of Manipulation. You may find that the line between light and darkness is thinner than you think.